Hey guys, welcome back to Kuma Reviews. Got another hot toy here. This is obviously Captain America. Now, he looks a bit different, right? He's in black. This is actually the concept art version of his Civil War costume. So this is an unused costume, concept art. Marvel Studios, for their 10th anniversary, or Hot Toys for Marvel Studios' 10th anniversary, released a couple of concept art versions of characters. So they did the Captain America from Civil War. They also did the Iron Man from Civil War, actually, but the 46 is so definitive for me that I just could not. So basically, it's the same layout and styling of his Civil War costume, but if you look, the chest is different. It still has like the scale in the middle and stuff like that, but they removed the star and the outline around the star and replaced it with this A. If you Google like Captain America concept art, it'll be right there with his unmasked head. I wish this did come with the Civil War unmasked head because I really want to recreate that picture, painting, whatever you want to call it. Now, in terms of his size, he is just over 12 inches. While I knock things down, of course, with a flimsy ruler on top of that. Compared to Sentinel's re-edit Iron Spider, he's just under 11 inches, about 10 and a quarter. And of course, the marvelous Mark 46 at 12 and a half. So it's nice that the scaling is definitely there between these 6 scale figures from different brands. I was a bit worried about how the Sentinel piece would scale, but they actually did right by everybody. So that is pretty darn cool. Taking a look at the accessories, it comes with a stand, pretty standard stuff. In his accessories, he actually comes with the old school styled shield, a grimacing face, more traditional shield, well, I guess current, open hand, another kind of open hand, and this would be more to hold the shield, pull it out, things like that. Pointing finger, as well as 2 fisted hands, but they're open so that he can hold stuff. Alright, one more shot of everything while Tony takes a nap in the corner over there. Now let's go ahead and review this guy. Okay, we're going to keep Tony in the back. We'll actually let him stand up. I think he's pretty stable pose there, because we're going to use him for some of the pose shots. And again, just giving him a measure, he is about 12 inches on the dot. Perfect 112 or 1/6 body. Giving you a roundabout here. Now, I've loved this costume and this look ever since I saw the concept art some time ago. So when they ended up making this a figure, it was one I had to go on. You know, you like what you like. In terms of a traditional Captain America, I'm actually getting the in-game one. I've got that pre-ordered, mostly because of the accessories, to be honest with you. Civil War Captain America, it's my favorite costume in general, but if I'm going to get a traditional colored one, I figured I really wanted the concept armor, or the concept art version. Might as well get the in-game because of the accessories and stuff like that, and those will be my 2 Captain Americas. One will be more artsy, you know, offbeat concept, and then one will be the traditional color and stuff like that with all the cool accessories, broken shield, Mjolnir. Like, fuck, that Captain America is going to be loaded. They even did like a new head sculpt for it and stuff like that. I think it's going to be a lot more definitive than the other traditional Captain Americas that have come out so far. So yeah, but anyway, that's your roundabout. Taking a look at the articulation here, the neck does not move with the head, meaning the head is on a separate ball joint. I haven't popped it off, but full 360 up and down movement. And I really like the proportions on this Captain America too. Really nice traps and stuff like that. V-tape around the body. I think it's body-wise the best Captain America, even looking at Endgame and stuff like that. Alright, so upward. Now, let's see. Can't really do a full 360 with the shoulders because it is cloth. Now this is multi-layered. I mean, there's seamstresses and stuff like that, or seamsters. I don't really know the male term for that, if there is one, so I apologize, don't want to offend, but they were hella busy when it comes to this costume. Because all of the different textures, all of the layers and things like that, and I'm just going through the articulation. You can see how it moves as I'm doing it. Now there is a, I guess, front and backward swivel on here. You can't really see it because the glove comes over the wrist, but that also keeps it from really doing the swivel. Alright, he does have a good amount of back bend, ab crunch, but looks kind of awkward when you bring his costume above his belt, and this is an actual belt too. Pretty cool, buckles in the back. Now there are buckles for this layer right here as well. I don't really know why it buckles like that, probably because it had to be sewed in separate layers and stuff just to get it to stick to, but it's there. Alright, so because of the pants, which I don't want to rip, not a ton of front and back swing, but you can definitely see the double knee joints there. Split, again, pants, they're not elastic or anything like that. Under this pleather-ish feeling stuff. Now the feet are on ball joints. Oops. Double ball joints. Can't see that because of the way that the top of the boot goes over. Pop that back in. So there is a decent amount of ankle tilt and stuff like that, but that bottom ball joint socket is a lot more tight. Popping these back in place. See what I mean? It just doesn't really want to work as well. Some shock oil would probably do the trick right there, but then again, I don't want it to be too crazy loose either. But there's the articulation. Alright, so now we're going to look at the accessories and how they work. The hands, they pop off. Alright, and you can see the peg right there. You got to be careful with that. I actually broke one. It comes with two replacement wrist ball thingies or whatever. So with these, it pegs into the hand, but this end's really fat and then it has like a longer stem or whatever. So the trick I've learned is that when you're pressing on the fist, kind of turn them as well to make sure you found it. And sometimes you hear more of a pop. Sometimes you just plain don't. Once it's in though, obviously it's not going to pull out, so just let it lie. Don't try to force it too hard or anything like that. Looking for that pop, you know what I mean. So Captain America, he does a lot of left-handed shield holding. He is ambidextrous, but he comes with two shields, so we'll take a look at both of them. In fact, we'll take a look at both of them at the same time. Alright, so the way this works, this hand, it's a bit flexible in the fingers. And it's easiest, honestly, if you do it by, you can unclip these parts or whatever. They're so small though that I don't really feel like getting tweezers and doing that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the hand back off. Make sure he's stable. And then just the smaller buckle. Just press the hand around it. Alright, like so. Make sure it's in pretty stable. And then this part goes in there. And then kind of same deal, twisting the hand. And while you're twisting, that part might come unbuckled. And I've watched reviews on Captain America toys and stuff like that. They're pretty much the same. People call him a son of a bitch to get the shields on, and I agree. It's not crazy easy just because you have to kind of brace, get the hand pegged in, and see. It's just not fun. Alright, so we had both of them become unbuckled, and all we're going to do is clip them back in. Alright, so I get the shield on, perfectly fit, whatever, took a minute or two, it's fine. But then I realized the traditional shield is actually only made for the left arm, because it's got the big strap in the back for the forearm and the smaller strap in the front. This one's the same, but since it rotates or whatever, it really doesn't matter which arm you put it on. This shield to go on this hand would have to be upside down. So, yeah, fun, and completely genius. But the detailing on the shield in that black and white, which really lets the details pop, is just something else. Alright, so those are the shields. And taking a look at the face here, it does come with an alternate expression. Magnets. It's just making sure you get his cheeks inside of those straps there, but it goes on pretty well, pretty easy. There's that an angle. There you go. Alright, and starting off, I've said before in the Hot Toys Mark 46 review, Iron Man, that the fight between him, Captain America, Winter Soldier, my favorite part in the entire 10-year run of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's fucking amazing. And this shot where they panned out where he's doing the repulsor blast and Steve is rushing him to the wall with his shield, did in slow motion, panned out with like the lens flaring and the blast effect from the repulsor beams off of the shield and stuff like that. It's absolutely amazing. Check out the gallery for this on kumastyle.com. I think I'll definitely go ahead and just go full on diorama and use some effects and stuff like that and try to recreate that shot, because it's a meaningful shot. It's huge. It's a huge moment, etc., etc. But here's that, you know, Captain America is a cheating bastard. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and end this review for the Hot Toys Captain America Civil War concept art version, released for the Marvel Studios 10th anniversary. And of course, congratulations to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Endgame, and everything that's happened in the previous decade before that. With this scene from, of course, Captain America Civil War, this is the end of the fight between Captain America and Iron Man after Bucky cheated, grabbed Tony Stark's leg while he was about to finish Captain America off, because Captain America and the Winter Soldier are cheating bastards, and Iron Man won that fight, and that's the end of the story. No debate. Anyways, that's how it ended. Yeah, Captain America. He's a really nice guy. But anyway, this toy is awesome. I really like the deco on it and things like that. Really articulated for the amount of fabric and things like that he has. Everything about it's well done. It's a good body type. The fabric itself is really well done. I know I've said that a lot, but for this material to be able to withstand all of these poses, flex along with it and things like that, it's a very well designed piece in terms of his outfit. It's good, and since it's the same as the Civil War Captain America released by Hot Toys, I'm sure that's very good as well. I do wish that this came with a clip to hold the shield on his back like the Civil War Captain America. I've actually got somebody who 3D prints him or whatever, sending them out this week, so I'll do like a 2-minute review of that as well, so that he could hold it on his back. But yeah, really good toy. Like it a lot. Can't wait for the Endgame Captain America to come out for even more Steve Rogers fun. Anyway, this has been another Kumastyle review. Check out the full breakdown article and gallery on kumastyle.com. And as for this video review, as always, like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. See you next time.